Okay, and now, most important thing is always find out more. The internet should be your first stop if the group you are interested in or involved with has an international scope. Most of the larger cults will be mentioned by counter-cult organizations like Cult Watch. Cult Watch is the one that published this article that I'm reading for you. And commonly, many ex-members will have posted their cult involvement stories on the net. Many of the larger cults hate the net since it allows their members access to information they deem subversive or evil. A good place to start is cultwatch.com. There, Cult Watch has cult information and links to other counter-cult groups. I'm reading from their description, but I found this to be totally true. You have nothing to hide. Also, go to the search engines and type in keywords associated with the group, like the name of the group, the leaders or founders' names, the titles of books they use, and any peculiar words that the group uses. If the group is new or too small to have been exposed on the net, then read stories of other people who were in mind control cults. The patterns may seem familiar to you. If you are still unsure, then you can email your story at cultwatch@cultwatch.com, and they will let you know of any thoughts they have. Other ways are old publications by the group. Often the older cults have predicted the end of the world or changed their beliefs significantly, hence their older publications become a danger to them. For some of the older cults, people have produced books of photocopies of these changes. Like, for instance, in Seventh-day Adventists, they predicted the world a lot. End of the world a lot. Like, they predicted actual days like Harold Camping does. What? What's wrong?
No, it is good.
Sorry. I thought the battery was going out. And now they just say that, and now the Seventh-day Adventists say that he's coming, but that date in which he was supposed to come, he only halfway came, see. He's just in the clouds, but one day he'll come all the way. And that's what they changed their claim to be. And the Jehovah's Witnesses used to predict dates all the time, and now they just say it'll be very, very soon. And I just want to say that there are a lot of people that are saying that the Lord is coming soon. But the thing is, to God, all time is soon. So soon to God may be 1,000 years, 2,000 years, or today, or tomorrow. The point is not to try to set dates or predict when it will be. The point is to be prepared. The point is to believe on the Lord Jesus Christ and serve Him faithfully. That's the point. And those are the main things I wanted to go over with. And when I talk about some of these cults, you will notice some of these signs either from Dr. R.C. Sproul and Tim Couch, or you'll notice it from the HowCultsWork.com definitions, which again I thought were very helpful. And besides CultWatch.com, I also have found it's actually cultwatch.org. You have to go to cultwatch.org and then click on their links, and on their different links, they have links about some of the major cults like Mormonism, Jehovah's Witnesses, Moonies, the ICC, and a few others. And they also give some very, very important articles of deceptive practices that some leaders are using to get more money. And then there's Watchmen.org. They are another very good website. They give you a lot of helpful articles, and they also give you an index of every cult in the world, large scale or small scale. What you do is you go to the index and you click on the letter of the alphabet, and you can go straight there and look for the group of interest. And they also give you some vocabulary terms in the index that you might find in these cults. And you'll find that some of the terms they use may seem similar to biblical Christianity, but when you see their real definitions, you'll find it's actually very different. Like, for instance, in Mormonism, they talked about the blood atonement doctrine. But when we say blood atonement in mainstream Christianity, we're talking about the atonement Jesus Christ made on the cross when he shed his blood for us. And Mormonism, and this was their starting point, Joseph Smith and some of his main faithful leaders had what was called the blood atonement doctrine, in which they would kill anybody that exposed them, and they would call it the blood atonement doctrine, which basically said that since they were never going to come to Mormonism and kept exposing the leaders, they committed the almost unforgivable sin, and that the only way their souls could be saved is if they killed them. And of course you can imagine that the only real reason they killed them is because they were exposing them. And so that's the key difference there. And so that's it for today. Stay tuned. Hold on. I will go over some of the major cults, and then I'll bring up some of the other important information I brought up as to what topic areas I would cover. Okay, I hope you've learned a lot from this information. Talk to you later. Love y'all. God bless. Bye-bye now.